Hi, in this lesson, we're going to look at converting repeating decimals into fractions without the use of a scientific calculator. Let's start with an easy one. We're going to convert 0.4 repeated into a fraction. The first thing we need to do is we need to assign this decimal a variable. So we're going to say that it is equal to x. Since there is only one repeating number in this repeated box, we are going to multiply both sides by 10 to the first power. The power is determined by how many numbers that are repeating. So let's start out by multiplying the x by 10, but we also want to multiply the 0.4 repeated times 10. When we do this, we find out that 10x is equal to 4.4 repeated. Every time we multiply by a power of 10, it is going to move the decimal to the right the same number of powers that your 10 is. So since this is 10 to the power of 1, my decimal moved one place to the right, giving me 4.4 repeated. Our next step is going to be getting rid of the repeated decimal. If you look back at the top, x is equal to 0.4 repeated. So we want to remove the 0.4 repeated. By doing that, we have to subtract an x. So on the left side, we're going to do 10x minus x equals, and on the right side, we're not going to subtract the x, we're going to subtract the 0.4 repeated because it is equal to x. Now, 10x minus x is going to leave us with 9x, and that is going to be equal to 4 because the 0.4 repeated canceled out the 0.4 repeated. Now we're going to solve this equation. To solve 9x equals 4, we're going to divide both sides by 9. This cancels out the 9 over 9, they divide out, and you are left with the fraction x equals 4/9. Let's try another one. Let's try 0.13, and we're going to repeat both the 1 and the 3. So since there are two numbers repeating in here, we are going to have to multiply both sides by 10 to the power of 2. Now what is 10 to the power of 2? Well, that's 10 times 10, and that is equal to 100. X is equal to 0.13 repeated, and now we are going to multiply both sides by the 10 to the second power, or 100. So 100 times x is 100x. And if I multiply 0 times 0.13 repeated times 100, it's going to move my decimal 2 places to the right. That's going to give me 13.13 repeated. Now, remember our next step, we have to get rid of the repeated decimal. The repeated decimal is equal to x. So on the left side, we're going to subtract an x. And on the right side, since x is equal to the repeated decimal, we're going to subtract off that repeated decimal. This is going to leave us with 99x is equal to 13. Now we're back to our equation where we're going to figure out what x is, and we are going to divide off that 99 on both sides. That's going to leave us with x is equal to 13 over 99. Let's try another. Mix it up a little bit, and now let's have a value that doesn't repeat in here. So let's try 2, 6, let's see, we'll do 0.26, and we will repeat just the 6. And we're going to say that this is equal to x. Now our first step is to have to multiply by a power of 10. And that's determined by how many numbers repeat. Only the 6 is repeated, so we're going to multiply by 10 to the first power, which is 10. On the left, 10 times x is 10x. And that's going to equal to the 0.2 with the repeated 6 times 10 to the first power. That will give us 2.6 repeated. Okay, now that we've multiplied both sides by 10, we need to get rid of the repeated decimal. And if we remember on our previous questions, to get rid of the repeated decimal, we're going to subtract an x. On the left side, we're going to have 10x, and we're going to get rid of an x. But on the right side, we're not going to subtract x. We're going to subtract what x is equal to, which is 0.2 with the repeated 6. So I have 2.6 repeated, and I am going to subtract 0.2 with a 6 repeated. Now remember, on the top, we have all these never-ending 6's. So what are we left with? We have 9x is equal to, the repeated 6's are going to cancel out into a 0. And now we have 6 minus 2, which is 4. Bring down the decimal. And 2 minus 0 is 2. So 9x is equal to 2.4. Well, how are we going to get rid of this now? Well, that's a good question. If we go and we divide both sides by 9, well, we have the small problem that there is now a decimal inside of our fraction. Well, we don't want a decimal in our fraction. So how do we get rid of it? We're going to multiply the top and the bottom by 10. This is going to move the decimal over one place to the right. So we have x is equal to 24 over 90. And that is our fraction. But let's simplify it, because 24 and 90 are both divisible by 3. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 90 divided by 3 is 30. Is this simplified as far as it can go? Nope, they're both even numbers. So let's divide both sides by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 30 divided by 2 is 15. 4 over 15 is our simplest form. I hope this helps you understand a little bit on how to do this by hand if you don't have access to your scientific calculator.